Hello everyone, my name is Matthew. You're welcome to my channel, a Nigerian living in Germany. Last week we did an episode about 10 facts about Germany. Today we're going to be doing the same thing, but we're going to turn the tables around and talk about Nigeria. So today we're talking about 10 facts about the good old country, Nigeria. You're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. Thank you very much. First thing you have to know about Nigeria is that it is an old, let's say, an old British colony. Nigeria got our independence in 1960. In terms of population, Nigeria is the biggest in Africa. In Nigeria, we have over 200 million people living in Nigeria. That is a fact. And in the world, Nigeria ranked 7th in terms of population. Number 2, language. Nigeria is a very complex country. Nigeria, we have over 370 languages. 3 of the main languages are the Hausa in the north, the Yoruba in the west, and the Igbo in the east. But of course, there are several other languages in the country. Nigeria was once a British colony. English is the main language of choice, or English is the official language in Nigeria. One unique thing about Nigeria is that virtually all Nigerians speak at least 2 languages, at least minimum 2 languages. This most times is mainly English and the mother tongue. English is the official language, but on the streets, or like we used to say it, everywhere we speak Pidgin English. It's a form of English language, but because we are so dynamic and creative, Nigerians has turned the English language to suit their own purposes. We call it Pidgin English. And virtually every Nigerian can speak Pidgin English. Every single Nigerian can speak at least 2 languages. That is dynamic. That is a fact. Now you know. Number 3, social media. The last count, at least a minimum of 75% of the Nigerian population uses one form of social media or the other, and that is on a daily basis. Nigerians prefer mobile phone to computers or the laptop. The last demonstration about police brutality that was tagged EndSARS, most of the things that were being done was always done on social media. So it has been good to Nigeria. A lot of people make money out of it too. So social media is a big deal in Nigeria. Number 4, the richest man in Africa is a Nigerian. His name is Aliko Dangote. He's one of the richest men in the world, and in Africa is the richest African alive now. He's worth at least 10.6 billion US dollars. That is a fact. Although it is good for the image of Nigeria to say that the richest African is a Nigerian, how did he become so wealthy? One of the reasons, of course, that is not the only reason, but he has a monopoly of importing some items into Nigeria. He's the only person that can import cement into Nigeria. Cement. He's the only human being that can import cement into Nigeria. I think anybody can become a multi-millionaire or a multi-billionaire if he's the only person that can import something like cement into a population of 200 million people. How is it that he's the only person that is allowed to import cement into the Federal Republic of Nigeria? One person. Okay, that's a fact. Number 5, oil. Nigeria is one of the biggest producers of crude oil in the world. In fact, oil makes at least a minimum of 70% of the revenue that Nigeria generates. Nigeria produces at least 2.5 million barrels of oil in a single day. That's a lot. Practically, Nigeria makes a lot of money, but the ordinary people, they are not feeling it. That's a fact. In Nigeria, we still have a massive reserve of petroleum on the ground. Most of this petroleum comes from the southwest and the southeast, and that is the irony of it all. Although these communities produce this oil, but they themselves, they are not getting anything back from it. Most of their lands have been destroyed, and Every incoming president and every incoming government is always promising that they are going to do better, but they don't. Number 6, Lagos. Yeah, Lagos. Every time we talk about Lagos, there's always a smile on my face. It's one of the most dynamic places I've ever visited, and I've been to a lot of places throughout the world. One good thing about Lagos is like the New York of Nigeria. Everyone will tell you that if you can make it in Lagos, you can make it anywhere. Lagos was the capital of Nigeria up till about 1991, and then it was moved to Abuja. But still, Lagos is still the commercial hub of Nigeria. Anything you want to do, there is always something to do in Lagos. That is what I like about Lagos. It's very dynamic. Of course, there are problems like population. There are a lot of people in Lagos. I remember there was one time I was in a place called Mile 2. It was at about 11 o'clock in the evening, and there were so many people. I was like, oh my God, where are these people coming from? But then Lagos is dynamic. It's one of those cities that never sleeps. I like Lagos. It's a good place to do business and to live in. Of course, it's expensive. It's one of the most expensive places in Africa. But if you want to make money, if you want to make good business, Lagos is good. Number 7, Nollywood and the music industry. Nollywood is what we call the Nigerian film industry. It is the biggest in Africa, and it is second only to Bollywood in India. In Nigeria, Nollywood produces over 200 movies every single month. That is a fact. That means they produce more than 10,000 movies every single year. Wow. And then the music industry too. I'm one of these people. I'm very, very proud to be a Nigerian when I hear Nigerian music. I live in Germany, and even in the clubs here, they play Nigerian music. And I'm very, very, very happy. I love Nigerian music. It's one of the best things I miss. It's one of the few things I miss about Nigeria. But thanks to the internet and things like that, I can always listen to Nigerian music everywhere. I even play it in my car. It's about the only music I play all around. I'm always proud. I'm very, very proud of Nigerian musicians. It makes me feel good every day when I hear Nigerian music. The style that they bring into the dynamics of the entertainment music is what every Nigerian should be proud of. I am very, very proud of Nigerian musicians. Way to go, guys. And ladies too. Number 8, life expectancy. The life expectancy in Africa as a whole is very, very bad. And in Nigeria is not different. In Nigeria, the life expectancy is about 55.2 years. That's the average people live in Nigeria. Part of this, most of the time, part of this is as a result of poverty. And one thing nobody seems to be talking about is the stress that comes with the poverty itself. The living in Nigeria is very, very very difficult. Even if you are rich, the system as a whole is a little bit different from if you live abroad or if you live in Europe. It's a little bit different from living in Nigeria. Poverty is one of the problems too. The thing you have to put together with poverty is the population growth. This population growth is one of the reasons Nigeria has very low life expectancy too. That is one thing we have to consider when we're talking about life expectancy in Nigeria. Coupled with this is the bad governance too. For example, I can just give an example. If you are traveling in Nigerian roads, that is almost like a death sentence sometimes. If you're driving like 300 kilometers, if you're talking about Germany, for instance, that 300 kilometers will take you for less than 2.5 hours. In Nigeria, it can take you sometimes the whole day to drive 300 kilometers. And part of the problems, one of the reasons is because of the very, very bad roads, and it's very, very dangerous to drive in Nigeria. That was one of the reasons. That was one of the things we talked about in one of my past videos. I'll put a link below it for reference purposes. Number 9, being an ex-British colony, Nigeria is part of the British Commonwealth. In today's world, I don't really know why we are still part of the Commonwealth anyway, because most of the countries in the Commonwealth are also in the United Nations. If you want to talk about international relations, you can do it also in the United Nations. Nigeria is also a member of the African Union. African Union is the organization that took over from the OAU, that's the Organization of African Unity. That's a big deal too. Nigeria plays a very, very prominent role there because of the resources that Nigeria have, because of the population, and Nigeria takes a very leading role in the African Union, which is a good thing. Last but not the least, football. In Nigeria, we love football. Football is the number one sport that Nigeria loves. Is one of the few things that keeps us. It's one of the few things that brings us together. One of the reasons football is very popular in Nigeria is because it is very, very cheap. You don't have to buy anything to learn to play football. I remember when I was in Nigeria growing up. Even now, when I tell my kids here in Europe, even now when I tell my kids here in Germany about how I used to play football without shoes on the streets, they can't believe me. They say, how can you play football without shoes? But that's how we grew up. Almost every Nigerian, at least the Nigerian in my generation, we used to play football on the streets. We just make the goalpost with stones, and we're ready to go. Sometimes we just block the streets. And when there are cars coming in, we just take a break, and then the cars can pass, and then we continue playing football. Those days, playing football was not for financial gain, because at that time you couldn't make a lot of money playing football. But now in the modern world, one of the ways of getting out of poverty in Nigeria, and a lot of kids are still playing it, and that is what I like about Nigeria. They are very, very dynamic. Football is our number one sport, and that's the way to go. I like football. Do you? Thank you very much. That has been 10 facts about Nigeria. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you do, give us a thumb up, give us a like. If you don't, give us 2 likes. I will appreciate it very much. Please share, like, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Have a good day.